Long before it started, he was talking about the ideas of his heart and the vision that God had given him for Cowboy Church.
His feeling was always that he would like to have a Cowboy Church for those of us who like the Western heritage.
It was just like, this is what God's laying in my heart, that this is what our valley needs.
I need to kind of start gathering in here. That'd be great. We really will have a sunrise. We're going to have a moonset and a sunrise.
I really believe that the Lord gave me a vision to do a ministry with this particular people. The people who are people of the land, ranchers, wheat farmers, people who love to ride horses, kids that are in 4-H. And so what we did was try to reach that particular group of people with a church.
I'm not a real liberal person as far as Christianity goes, so I wanted to be more basic.
Down to the roots.
Down to the roots. And
down to the Bible.
And he did. He preached a gospel message, and that's what I wanted to hear. So
I think a lot of it has to do with not just the gospel being preached and taught, but the cowboy influence and the focus on the Western heritage.
A couple of friends from Hawaii, they attended Cowboy Church, and they invited me to go with them. I've always believed in God, and I always, we always prayed and stuff, but I never really understood everything.
Every day when I get up, I thank Him that I'm still here, and every time I see a good-looking horse or a big elk or a sunrise or a sunset, I thank Him for that too, because He made all of it.
I'm learning, and I feel like God is my best friend, and now I don't worry as much as I did.
I died in a plane in Salt Lake City 3 years ago, and they had to shock me back to life. If my life had ended right then, that was fine. I have had a really neat life, and I've done all kinds of things I want to do. I feel secure in my faith. I don't fear eternity or heaven or what happens after you die. And they pumped me back to life, and I had to have some bypasses done, but through that whole experience, I really, it tells you how short life can be. Yeah, and what miracles happen.
We try to relate to the Western heritage culture, but I grew up in the city, so it doesn't necessarily limit who belongs. So you see people from farmers and ranchers to businessmen and all kinds of families that come, and it's just a wider mix of people than we're used to seeing and being around.
This morning we had some bikers come to Cowboy Church, and I didn't know they were going to be there today. One of them is a fellow that I know, and so anyway, they came in and talked to him at the end, and they said, wow, you know what? We were really, really welcomed today by the people here at Cowboy Church. It was wonderful to get that kind of reception from them, because sometimes, it's like we're bikers and sideward glances, but they said, we really felt welcome at Cowboy Church.
When I had my heart attack and I couldn't do anything, there was like 20 guys coming in here with tractors, trailers. They took all my fences down, got in there and cleaned all the barns out, did everything, hauled it off, because I couldn't do it. And they just showed up.
Yeah, we had people when he was in intensive care for 2 weeks in Salt Lake. They were feeding horses, mowing lawns. I mean, that's something you got to feed twice a day and cleaning pens, and everything was taken care of.
25.
That's the best part of Cowboy Church.
It's the loving.
That's right.